Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's Pat from Alphahorn.com giving the weekly recap of the stock market for the week ended March 29th, 2019. And we're going to start off today looking at the SPY chart. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Alphahorn.com website, we're a swing trading website for the time being, although we will be rolling out a futures product this summer. You can search YouTube for the video I did on our futures technical analysis system. We just put that out last week, so take a look at that. But with regard to our swing system, this is we follow 12 indexes, and today we're looking at several of the equity indexes and how the system is done forecasting those equity indexes thus far this year. Once again, looking at the SPY, if you're new at looking at our charts, you'll see three different colored candles: red, yellow, and green. For those of you who are new to it, the red candles are bearish candles. They gain the color red because the two indicators behind them are both indicating a bearish bias. Similarly, the gray background is a bearish bias. A yellow candle, as you see here, is a transitional candle where one of the two indicators is bullish, the other is bearish. And then when both of the indicators are bullish on the long side of a trade, the candle will appear green in color. We have another indicator on this chart. It's this red-green indicator. Below it is bearish, above it is bullish. But if you look at the S&P 500 for this year, the Alphahorn Swing System back on December 27th triggered a long alert, and we don't take the trade on the first candle. We wait for a confirming candle or close above the high of that candle is what was required back here for the buy. And we got that on December 31st. So we entered 2019 on the long side for the S&P, and we trade the 3X ultra bullish ETF, the UPRO, for this. And year to date, UPRO is up 36%. So it's had a very nice run this year. And as you can see, the system has kept you on the right side of the trade throughout the year. One little bit of weakness here where we had transitional candles with a gray background. On our wave count, which we show our subscribers, we were looking for this pullback in a second wave, and it found support exactly where we thought it would on the red-green indicator. Went up, and now we've had another 1-2. In this case here with the red candle and the gray background, it did trigger a sell alert, but we did not get the confirming close below the low of that candle. So we have stayed long and on the right side of the trade thus far this year. And with the candle converting back, that's a small candle, but it is green in color. The system is fully bullish as we head into next week. If we take a look at the Dow you see the same thing. We have transitional candles toward the end of the last year. On December 28th, we triggered a long alert for the Dow, and on January 4th, versus via UDOW, UDOW, the 3X ETF, the system started trading long for the Dow. That ETF's up about 33% year to date. Once again, just like the S&P right here, it had a sell alert. It was not confirmed. The next day we had a yellow candle, nor do we have a close below the low of that candle. So just like the S&P, this was a second wave pullback. Last week we had another sell alert, and in this case we told subscribers, we're going to stay long unless we get a close below this red-green line here, which has been key support for this run up, and has historically been strong support for us. That's why it's in there. And we got that kind of support. As you can see on Friday, once again, we have a green candle close. So like the S&P, we remain long for the Dow, and we have a bullish outlook for the Dow this coming week. If you look at what we've done with the Qs, same thing. The Nasdaq triggered back on December 27th, confirmed on December 31st. Like the S&P, it has been long all of 2019. It really only showed a little bit of weakness here with a couple of transitional candles. We were looking for support, which we got on a second wave support on the red-green indicator here. It bounced and has been similarly strong following that. I hadn't threatened a short really, with this one exception here. Another key indicator that we like to follow for a variety of reasons we talk about quite a bit on the subscription side is the real estate sector, and it has been long and strong since since January 8th when it went from this sell trend to this long buy trend. It hasn't really looked back, and it has traded exceedingly well. The ERE is up, I believe, 20 something percent this year, so it's done very well as well. We did have a couple of weak sectors that we talked about last week in the update. The financials and the Russell were the two that were showing signs of weakness. You can see here that the system has been long the Russell since January 7th versus via TNA. It did. It was one of the few that, or the only one that confirmed a sell signal back in early March. It was short-lived. It went back to the buy side, and then not this past Friday, but the Friday the week past, it did confirm a sell signal here with this big gap down. And but we recently exited the short trade on Thursday. We're back on the long side for the Russell. So all in all, with regard to equities this week, we have a bullish outlook. I know that there's quite a heavy bearish sentiment. A lot of people out there are thinking that this is a bear market rally, a counter trend rally, and they're expecting it to close. We're not so sure about that. Right now, my wave count favors new all-time highs before that happens. But once again, we're trading the system, not the wave count, for the most part. And so, as we look at our system, and the vast majority of the leading equities have been on long signals throughout the year, I think the weaker indexes like the Russell and the financials are going to catch up this week. We'll see if we're right. We'll be back next week to talk about how we did. Hope everybody has a very profitable week. If you're interested in learning more about Alphahorn and our swing system, you can go to alphahorn.com. If you're a futures trader or interested in getting into futures trading, and part of the 90% who unfortunately are on the wrong side and lose money when it comes to trading futures, then search for our Alphahorn futures trading system. We hope to open a trading room this summer and start trading futures live. We've been sim trading last couple of days. We posted a video of 2 days of sim trading our system. We're going to continue to post videos of our sim trading, and then continue when we start trading our cash account, which will be the next couple of weeks. And by the summer, hopefully we'll have some software things worked out where we'll be able to open a trading room, and we're excited about that. Anyway, have a great week, and we'll talk to you guys next week.